First tonight, the agencies who'll take charge in the event of another natural disaster have met in Brisbane to formulate a plan ahead of the next wet season. State and local governments, emergency services, the Weather Bureau and even electricity companies have come together to discuss their response to the Floods Inquiry's interim report. They're working on a tight time frame to get the recommendations in place.
This is the first meeting of the Emergency Services top brass since the Flood Commission of Inquiry delivered its interim findings. They've all been given a job to do.
It's a challenge we have to accept.
The frontline agencies are working toward a December deadline to make improvements.
I think there's an enormous amount of energy, effort and will to do as much as can humanly be done between now and the 1st of December.
In line with the Commission's recommendations, the Red Cross is now officially part of Queensland's disaster management group. It'll work with councils on evacuation centres.
But importantly for us is to make sure that our volunteers are well trained, prepared, know what they're doing for the next season.
Councils say they'll struggle to pay for some of the recommendations, which include town sirens and river height gauges.
Each of these new telemetry devices that measure the fast flowing rivers, and we could have as many as 10 or 20 of those in particular rivers, will cost councils $55,000 a piece.
But the Local Government Association denies it's already had a falling out with the state over funding.
There's no war brewing.
A political war is being waged here at Parliament, with the opposition continuing to bay for blood over the operation of Wivenhoe Dam leading up to January's floods. The LNP has again asked why the Premier won't sack her Minister, Stephen Robertson.
Is the Premier's refusing to sack any minister because doing so would bring on a much-rumoured leadership spill?
Order.
They are living in a fantasy world over there.
A reality check is coming next month when the Weather Bureau provides its first predictions for the next wet season. Everyone's hoping for a far better forecast after last summer's devastation. Jessica Van Vonderen, ABC News.